Camp and cook. Camping in the summertime in Wyoming was a cherished tradition for our family. Each year, we would gather our closest friends and head out into the wild, leaving behind the hustle and bustle of our daily lives. These trips were a time for us to reconnect with nature, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and indulge in the mouth-watering meals prepared by our resident camping chef. As a child, I eagerly looked forward to these camping expeditions. The anticipation would build up in the weeks leading to our departure as we would meticulously plan every detail of our adventure. We would load up our sturdy Grand Wagoneer with camping gear, fishing rods, and of course an abundance of food supplies. The rugged beauty of Wyoming never failed to captivate me. The landscape stretched out before us like a vivid painting, with its snow-capped mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and vast meadows filled with wildflowers. It was a place where time seemed to stand still, allowing us to truly appreciate the natural wonders surrounding us. The moment we arrived, a wave of excitement swept through me. The air was filled with the earthy scent of pine trees, and the sunbeams danced on the surface of the shimmering lake. Our tents were neatly arranged in a cozy circle, forming the heart of our camping village. My friends and I would set up our tents, eager to claim our temporary home for the next few days. As the evening drew near, our chef's presence became more evident. The crackling firewood signaled the beginning of a culinary adventure that would satiate our souls. With the skill of a seasoned maestro, the chef orchestrated his culinary symphony, blending aromas and flavors that transported us to a world of culinary ecstasy. One of the most anticipated dishes was the sizzling steak, marinated to perfection. Thick cuts of prime beef would be carefully placed on the grill, searing and releasing an irresistible aroma that wafted through the campsite. The meat would gradually cook, with flames licking its surface, leaving behind the charred lines that added to its allure. Each bite was a tender explosion of flavors, rendering us speechless. The chef's mastery extended beyond steaks, though. He would prepare succulent racks of ribs, slathered in a rich, smoky barbecue sauce. The meat would be slow-cooked over the fire, allowing the flavors to meld and the fat to render into a luscious glaze. As we sank our teeth into the tender meat, it would effortlessly pull away from the bone, leaving behind an indescribable sensation of pure bliss. In addition to these mouth-watering main dishes, the chef would surprise us with an array of side dishes that elevated our camping experience. He would prepare colorful vegetable skewers, grilling them to perfection until they were tender and lightly charred. The fragrant scent of caramelized onions would mingle with the smoky aroma of peppers and zucchini, creating a symphony of flavors and perfectly complemented the main courses. Of course, no camping trip was complete without the classic campfire treat, s'mores. The chef would guide us through the process, handing each of us a skewer and a carefully assembled stack of graham crackers, chocolate bars, and marshmallows. We would eagerly hold our marshmallows above the flames, watching as they transformed into golden orbs of sticky sweetness. The heat would melt the chocolate, and with each bite, the flavors would melt into a harmonious dance on our tongues. The combination of crunchy graham crackers, gooey marshmallows, and silky chocolate created a medley that echoed with childhood nostalgia. As night fell, the campfire would cast its glow upon our content faces. We would gather around, sharing stories and laughter, feeling the crackling firewood against our backs. The chef would bring out a dessert that made our eyes widen with awe, a cast-iron skillet filled with bubbling fruit cobbler. The aroma of warm peaches mingling with cinnamon would engulf us as we eagerly spooned generous servings onto our plates. The crust would be golden and flaky, cradling the juicy, sweet fruit beneath. Each bite was a heavenly blend of flavors that danced on our palates, creating a perfect ending to a culinary masterpiece. Years have passed since those camping trips, but the memories still burn bright in my mind. The family time, the camaraderie, the laughter, and, above all, the exceptional meals prepared by our beloved chef. Those experiences shaped my appreciation for food and the joy it brings when shared with loved ones. Whenever I catch a whiff of a crackling fire or taste the smoky flavors of a perfectly grilled steak, I'm transported back to those summer nights under the stars, where the chef's creations turned a simple camping trip into a gastronomic adventure that will forever reside in my heart. That's it. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone, and remember to enjoy the journey. See you next time. Bye-bye.